Well, I'm on my way to Whitby and I decided to split the journey, and I'm parked up in the Peak District, not far from Blue John, which is up the top of the hill up there. But this is just outside Castleton, and yeah, it's a good spot. I've been here before. Yeah, this is the old road, and you can see vans parked down the bottom of the hill, and it's now, what is it, it's 10 to 8 in the evening. So we're just going for a little stroll, let Molly have a blow, and then I'll have a late tea, and that's it, and then off up to Whitby in the morning. Well, it's Wednesday morning. Had a good night's sleep, not too much traffic. The weather's certainly turned for the worst. It's very cloudy and misty, so we're going for a walk. A lot of sheep and lambs about, so I can't let Molly off the lead at the moment. Noisy little buggers. Woke me up in the night, they're bleating. That's what you get in the country. Anyway, the weather's supposed to pick up later, and it's quite mild, so it's not too bad. I won't be going up on the hills up there. A bit too misty and murky. More vans parked up here. Really good parking spot. Hey. These are the vans belonging to the two people I spoke to yesterday. And this is the end of the parking. At the top is just a turning circle for a bus. Why you get a bus up here, God knows. But, there's a nice cave over there. I've been in there before, so I won't bother going in there. But we're going down to an old crushing circle where they used to crush the limestone, I believe. So we'll go and have a look. It's brightening up on the hills, so I think this mist should lift before too long. This is the old crushing bit. That must be the equivalent of the old mill wheel, I suppose. And right up the top is the Blue John mine, and there's another parking spot up there, but apparently it gets very windy up there, so people tend to come back down here where it's a lot more sheltered. There you can see above the farm in the distance a number of vehicles parked up at Blue John Cavern. Certainly very rural here. Very nice. Well, I'm at Poverty Cottage CL site in Whitby, or on the edge of Whitby. Over my shoulder you can possibly see the Whitby Abbey. It's only a tiny little site. There's a couple of hard standings and some grass pitches. It's absolutely fine. I'm the only one here at the moment. So now we're going to go for a walk into Whitby. If I spin the camera around, yes. In the distance in the murk is Whitby Abbey. We'll go up there and then down into the town. And this is the site, such as it is. Very friendly lady, Jo. In fact, that's Jo there. So I'm off now. There's a spot there for the grey waste. In fact, there's a drain for the grey waste at the front of the barn. Black waste, there's recycling bins and a little information hut. Have a quick look in there. So, all sorts of things, maps and bar menus, pocket maps, notices, taxes, gosh, all sorts of things here. Walking along this farm track now, which should take me out to the coast, and then we turn left into Whitby. So that's the lighthouse. Hello, do you want to say hello? Yeah. She's very friendly, if a little timid. And this is where we get tangled, of course. Yes. This is where Molly falls off the cliff. Got the seabirds nesting in the cliff over there. Unfortunately, it's quite misty today, but tomorrow should be nice. And that's the Whitby fog warning station, as they call it. Nice view along the beach. I don't think I'll be going down there today. But again, it's a bit murky, so we can't really see. So, continue along the cliff-top path, heading towards the Abbey. Getting closer. An awful lot of blooming flies along this path. Very annoying. But there you go. Fortunately, the path is fenced, so I can let Molly off the lead. I wouldn't dare let her off normally. I'm just walking around the Abbey now, and views over Whitby town. Unfortunately, there's a lot of building work going on, so there's scaffolding everywhere, mist. There you go, can't be helped. Just walking along the side of the Abbey. I've just seen something up here, looks quite interesting. The Whitby Brewery and Tap House. So I think I deserve a pint after that walk. See what it's like. Oh yes. This looks alright. Setting up for something, are you, on the stage?
No, I think he's just doing a bit of maintenance.
Oh, right. Got myself a pint and a view of the Abbey, which is rather nice. So it's cheers. Ah, very refreshing. Just what a boy needs. Suitably refreshed, we'll walk down into the town there. That's the church. And the sun's starting to come out, which is good. Let's have a look here over the town. It's really starting to get warm there. So the decision is, do we go down into town because we're going to come back up again? But, it's got to be done, I suppose. So let's go for it. Getting quite steep here. I guess the alternative is to go down the famous steps, of which there's, I don't know how many, a lot. I guess this is the vehicle access. Wouldn't fancy bringing a vehicle up here, mind. Quite precarious. I wouldn't want to do it when it's wet. So this bit gets very steep, so we'll go down the steps into the old town. Very pretty. And those are the steps going up to the Abbey. 199 steps, it says. And tea rooms up there above the jewellers. Andrew and I had a tea there, or a lunch there, when we came some years ago. Came up on the North York Moors Railway from Pickering. We were staying in Harrogate at the time. So what's down here? Let's go and have a look. Looks interesting. Back of the pub. Smells seaweedy. It's the harbour. We'll let Molly have a run here. Off she goes. See if we can walk around here. Doesn't look like it, but we can get a view. We'll go up to the end. Going over the swing bridge. Oh my god. Look at this lot. I've got to be foreign. This is looking up the River Esk. So we're on the hunt for fish and chips.
Is that for you?
And there's a lot over this side, I see. I really wouldn't want that on my car. Look at the muck on the back of it. So yeah, when I get back, I think I might get the chair and table out and enjoy another beer. I had a very nice one up at the brewery tap. Fish and chips down by the harbour. You've got to when you're in Whitby, aren't you? I'm tired out, so I'll be glad to get back. Nearly home. Can see the farm and the motorhome in the distance. Looking forward to sitting down. Oh, it's really getting warm now. Now the sun's out. That's the other side of the road here. There's a mobile home park. Places for sale? Don't think so. Right, last stretch. This is Poverty Cottage, where we're staying. Just a little CL site. It's got some lovely views, especially when the sun shines. Oh, tired out. Glad to be back. Right. It's Thursday morning now, sun's out, mist from yesterday is still hanging about a bit, but it's very pleasant, and we're going for our walk. I was going to go to Robin Hood's Bay, but I checked again on the map and it's too far, so we'll just take a walk in the countryside down to the nearby village of Hawksor, and then over onto the coast and back along the coast path again. Really is a lovely morning. So we'll see where we get to. Interesting, this field is called Little John Field. The next one over there is called Robin Hood Field. And there's a couple of stone markers with the field names on. Never seen that before. Don't know if it's a local thing or what. Some interesting looking creatures up here. Always having a good look. Oh dear. It's a bit mucky along here. Oh God. Big ones, big fat buggers. These are what they call pot-belly pigs. This footpath comes up onto an old railway track, which is now a cycle route. So this will take us into the village of Hawksor. The old railway is going to be fairly flat. Obviously, popular route with dog walkers. Come along the track. Now going through the village of Stainsacre. It's a small village. Good thing about this track is the bridges go over the roads, which is good. Quite a nice village. Alright, one of these bungalows would do me nicely. They look very nice. Nice outlook over the fields, although there is a main road down there, but I think you're far enough away. I'm just coming up to an old station on the track. They've got a couple of carriages and a bit of line there. Another nice, the North Eastern Railway. And this is called the Cinder Track. Very cindery it is too. It seems You can stay there. It's like a holiday cottage. Good idea. Nice view. It's over the countryside. There's the old station platform. This is Hawksor, the village of Hawksor. Not a lot here. So we're now going to cut off back up across the fields to the coast. Got a nice front garden, this house. There's a little CL site up here as well, apparently. Oh, here's the CL site. Oh, pleasant enough. Handy access to the cycle track, which is just up here, or down there. This is the bridge over it. Just across the road from the sites here would be the pub. All very handy. Might check that one out. Feeding time for the sheep. Into the farm, that's the fields. That's the countryside behind. And now just about up to the coast path. And this tracking is pretty awful. So, let's spin the camera and see where we're going. A lot brighter today, although there's a little bit of cloud, but nothing too much. And we're going up that way, back to the campsite. Oh, down quite a steep hill to get down to the path. I wish I had her energy. I'm gonna have to watch myself here. Oh, we now have met the path, so we can go to Robin Hood's Bay, back up to Hawksor or along to Whitby. And I think we're going to take the Whitby trail. We're not going all the way today. Right. Go for it. It gets a bit steep here. Just past a couple of Americans walking the trail. So we're now going down, which of course means we're going to go up again. It looks a bit slippery here, and I'm having to be a bit careful. However, Molly doesn't seem to have the same problem. I've safely made it down. It's a nice little stream for Molly to play in. Those are the steps I just come down, and these are the steps I've got to go up. And when I get to the top of these, there's a lot more steps.